Hey everybody, we are at 2026 Nurnberg Toy Fair at the Solido booth. This is the first show of the year and we're going to show you some new samples. I think some of you saw some sneak peeks at internet. We're making good progress right now with the cube cars, and then you can see we already had the color samples of 911, Countach, and more to come, right? So we're going to make this a very fun line for us. Here we showcase the newer Mercedes model I spoke before. My favorite car, the 560 SEC, one of my favorite, the car to drive, in that age. And then we have the updated EQS with AMG, which I encourage you to pay additional attention to it. We make a very good effort on the wheel. I love that wheel. Wheel is nice. It's a good job. And of course we have the GT3, we have SLS and AMG 1 coming. And then here's a bunch, so many different samples. That would be a fun one. Way in the back you see that 2CV French car, Citroen, DS19. We need some French car. We need something different than a Japanese car. And then of course we have the Boss 302, the Mustangs, various different Mustangs we are making. Here, this is something special. Bentley board, something I really is unique. And look how big that car is from the top versus a Lamborghini or even a GTP race car. So it's fun, something we want to create for everybody. Also for the BBR Ferrari, it's been quiet for a while for a reason. We are adding the brake system to the BBR series. So all the newer BBR will have brake inside, and you're going to get a Ferrari F40, F50, of course the F80s, and then FXX. At last, we have nice job from our friends in Kaido House. All this unique, especially the big Kaido racer in the back and the T1. Volkswagen's going to come and see this today. They're curious about it. So great. Later we would including some more detailed shot about some of this unique model. And then we take it from there. See you. Over here display, we also have a few special concepts. Look how cool this is. Camo trophy helicopters. So during the event, they use helicopters to transport cars to various different points, or transport like media reporters, or sometimes people get injured. So this is recreate a particular race with Defender 90s, and they have the helicopters transporting cars. So this is an early prototype, but just like the famous Mini GT yacht, this is intent for production. So we are finished the first stage where we develop the shape of helicopter, and we are happy with the shape and the decoration, and now we have to figure out how to commercialize it, to make it feasible for production and shipping. So this is the first concept. This diorama will be shown in various Mini GT events and get to see them. All right. And then over here we have our truck series. Again, the famous yacht. So the yacht is pretty much finished in development as a decoration. Nice details. Even you can see the patterns on the woods. Although we are not a yacht model, boat model maker, but we do our best. And then importantly is the Scania collection we have. But various different Scania truck is coming this year. So we spent a year restructure and reorganize our truck collection, and this truck series product will resume this year with many different. We're going to have new containers, like you can see this is 20-foot containers. We can fit 2 of them in one chassis. We're going to have different type of semi trucks, and the gooseneck trailer. So more is coming. So we begin to do some showing of unique models. If we start with French. People ask me why. Actually, it's been in my mind to make some French cars since about 3 years ago, but because due to the popularity of Mini GT, the order increases, we didn't have sufficient time to develop the models. So it got delayed for a few years, and finally we're making a very good progress. This is 2CV, very famous French little car, as bare bone as it gets, and you feature in many different movies, and it's very iconic. And of course, how do we talk about French car without talking about the DS series, right? So this is a DS19, which will go together with our luxury sedan collections, and this will be an interesting addition. You know, this is a car has the air suspension, can move, give you, superior ride. I mean, the German cars, they are more stiff and firm, and American car and French car used to have a smooth ride, and that's where they define luxury. So the DS19 we think will be a unique model to add it to the luxury car collection with the Mercedes and BMWs we created. So they are all coming this year, as you can see, especially on the 2CV, it's getting there. Another moment, the gap between my meetings, and we can do a little bit more discussion on the new samples. So in front of me, this is one of the newest car we plan to do. It's a Bentley Boar, very old but very special, and Bentley will be one of the program we want to talk about the next few months, about how most of you probably think Bentley as a luxury brands, but actually Bentley started as a racing brand. They have this thing, win on Sunday and sell on Monday, so they go on race on the weekends and they sell the car on Monday. So this is the first car Bentley start getting famous. The Bentley Boars that won Le Mans and many race, and we will start doing a special model. Normally you look this kind of model, you think it's a small car, but actually it's a very big car if you ever seen them in person. Just to give you a perspective, this is an ID bus, right? So when you look on the side of an ID bus, you can start get an idea how big one of these older Bentley car is. It's only 2-seater. Very big car. But also this is a car will pack a lot of details, like chrome trims, wire wheels. So I'm really excited. It's very challenging because let's take a look here. Let's see the under chassis. Look at all that detail. So we have been working on how to produce nice detail but still keep the model at a reasonable price. That is the challenge part. But I'm quite confident this will turn out to be a very nice model for everybody, and to learn more about Bentley's classic Bentley's racing histories. All right, and then Mustangs, one of my favorite products. So I think a year and a half ago we talked about American car, classic American cars. I get asked about like, Glen, are you going to make more American cars? But look now, we already have many generations of Mustangs already, and more is coming. So the newest line is the first version of the Boss 302, and this is a Trans Am version. So Trans Am version, you have big tires, front and back, white, just different profile, thickness, the front and back, and you have the street versions. So we'll continue to make more Mustangs. One of my favorite car, GTD. I'm going to spec and order my GTD in next 45 days. So I haven't decided. I'm using my own model car as idea to decide what color I want to order my GTD. And the last gen Mustang is also my favorite. So one day I hope to own a real car as well. So alright, so we talk about a few special cars, and then we will have more cars to show you on the upcoming events, and that's it for Nurnberg. Alright, see you guys next time.